Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at LodiCon Fall 2023 with the only Olympic gold medalist in WWE history, WWE Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle. Kurt, how you doing today, brother?
Doing great, thank you.
All right. So it's your first time at LodiCon. How do you like it so far?
It was really good turnout today. I was really happy with all the Kurt Angle fans that came along. It was actually bigger than I thought it would be, and I think the turnout was incredible.
Absolutely. So your documentary aired on Peacock. It's a great documentary. I love it. I was surprised at how much time they spent covering your amateur wrestling career. Thought about coaching amateur wrestling.
You know what? That's a good question. I wanted to, but after I got done with professional wrestling, my knees were really bad, and I ended up getting knee replacements. So the last 2 years, I've been rehabbing from my knee replacements, recovering, and now eventually I'm going to have a shoulder surgery, a neck surgery. So when I'm all healed up and eventually all my surgeries are over with, I'm going to start coaching again. I do coach my daughter, Nicoletta. She's a little 6-year-old. I take her to wrestling every week, and I'm coaching her right now, but I haven't been doing any other coaching, no.
That's awesome. So, I mean, you had a great career in pro wrestling. You worked with guys like Brock Lesnar and Stone Cold. How did you get them to express their comedic side for them being two of the most intense guys in the business?
I don't know. You know what? I guess just being around me, the only identical thing between those two is affiliating with me. So it's just crazy. Like when Steve and I got together, we had such great chemistry. We started doing funny skits. Even Brock and I, when we got together, we had great chemistry. We started putting out funny skits. So it's been a lot of fun to be able to do that with those guys, especially how good of wrestlers they are.
Right on. Now, you debuted as the Olympic hero. Were there any other characters or gimmicks that were pitched to you when you started, or have you ever had any other characters that you wanted to do that never came to fruition?
You know what? That's a good question, but I think I did everything I wanted to. I did the goofball Kurt Angle. I did the wrestling machine Kurt Angle. I did the Olympic hero Kurt Angle. So I pretty much did everything I wanted to do. There are just certain people in my life that I didn't have the ability to wrestle because I passed by them or they passed by me, and we never got to connect. And one of them is Bret Hart. I would have loved to wrestle Bret Hart.
Absolutely. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Last question. The moonsault. You have the prettiest moonsault in the business. Why did you start doing it?
Because I'm a dumbass. I don't know. You know what? I knew I could do it. The crazy thing is the first time I did my moonsault, I never practiced it. I did it in a match. It was against Bob Holly. And I actually broke his arm in half. He had a compound fracture. I came up short. My shins hit his arm and broke his arm right in half. And I felt so badly about it. But from then on, I realized that I go a little bit higher and not so much out. So I have to put my opponent closer to the corner than I used to. So the moonsault is a really tricky move, and you know, it's really brutal on your body, though. I had to have knee surgery after one certain moonsault, and it really banged me up. It really bangs your knees up pretty badly.
Absolutely. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for doing this. Let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me at The Real Kurt Angle on Instagram, or at Real Kurt Angle on Facebook, or at Real Kurt Angle on Twitter. And I also have a Real Kurt Angle TikTok.
There you go. Kurt Angle, everybody.